And there we have it, y'all. Obi Toppin has been traded from the New York Knicks to the Indiana Pacers for 2 second-round draft picks. My initial reaction, am I surprised? Hell no. We've gotten reports lately that the Indiana Pacers were a team to look out for Obi Toppin to be traded to. Literally a couple weeks ago when I made a video that there was reports coming out that Obi Toppin was frustrated with his role. There was that audio that leaked, and I really wonder who leaked that audio. Maybe it's some AI fake stuff, but the frustrations with Tom Thibodeau, him yelling in the locker room. But the thing is, he's been a class act when it came to those press conferences after games when he would have an opportunity to speak to the media. He would never throw Tibbs under the bus. He would never throw anyone under the bus. He would never complain about his role. So it speaks volume that it took like a recording and like a reports to come out that he's frustrated, because I just feel he's that class act type of human being and player. And when I get into this, like second round draft picks, maybe we get a steal down the road. I'm not sure what the year of those draft picks are when I'm recording this video. Maybe we get a couple steals or we get one of two steals. But man, I think we failed Obi Toppin. I'm not saying it's his perfect skill set. There are definitely some things that he didn't bring to the table. But I felt like since he was here, there was reports that came out Tibbs didn't want Obi Toppin, and we only drafted him, or Leon Rose liked him more because of CAA, and that's Leon Rose's agency, or his son's agency, Sam Rose, that works for CAA as well. So they weren't on the same page when it came to that. And I just felt like when he was playing out there on the floor, we were always trying to utilize him like a player he wasn't. He was a decent three-point shooter coming over from Dayton, but there wasn't the overall consistency when it came to his mechanics. So there would be so much of the offense just placing him in the corner. And don't get me wrong, the lateral quickness on the defense was not consistent, even though I thought he got better defensively. Didn't really have that hunger on the boards like you would like, but 15 minutes per game this prior season, and he had 17 minutes per game the season before that with Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson was getting more minutes from Obi Toppin, and you can't say that it's just on Obi Toppin. True Knicks fans, again, there's some inconsistencies with this game. Sometimes you'd like to see him, when he's laying the ball, go up stronger, but we never utilized him correctly on a consistent basis, playing him throughout his strengths. You know, you have to push the pace. You know, you have to have screen actions to get him going, rolling to the basket. You have to have consistent cutting in your offense. It's a bunch of movement. You got to play your players throughout their strengths. But he's going to a perfect situation of the Indiana Pacers. And maybe I'm wrong and Obi doesn't end up as much, but I think he's better than a Knox, better than a Frank Ntilikina from the past. But Tyrese Halliburton likes to push the pace, top 3 in the league in assists per game. So he's going to be able to thread the needle. We'll see if there's constant movement within the offense Rick Carlisle runs. But we signed Obi Toppin's brother, Jacob Toppin, to that two-way deal, which is interesting, kind of awkward. But just 2 second-round picks, didn't get a player, because the reality is we have seen games of Obi that he can be good. You could have games that he struggles, for sure. But it comes down to the minutes. He didn't even average like 18, 19 minutes per game in a New York Knicks uniform. Again, he has shown games, but there's been no consistent role with him in New York. And I'm interested to see what the Knicks are going to do. I want to see the Knicks bring in some size, length. I know there's not any big-time names out there. We haven't signed Dante DiVincenzo when I'm filming this, and he's only 6'4". I like him, but we still need bigger guys. I understand he can shoot the 3-ball, but he hasn't shown a good playoff history. I know he got hurt during the Bucks run to the finals, but this just feels weird. We just drafted this dude in 2020, 8th overall. He's been dealt a weird hand, because we thought Julius Randle was gone. Oh, let's see what Obi got, 23 years old, being drafted. He's 25 years old now. Like, let's see what he got. And Randle proved himself in the regular season, so that affects things. And we know Tibbs likes defense. Obi's not a fantastic defensive player. Again, I'm not saying Obi has this perfect skill set, but there's just been times it feels like he's not being utilized in the offense at all. But we did bring over Josh Hart, and I thought we started to utilize him more in the offense. But let me know down below your thoughts. Do you think Obi's going to succeed at Indiana? Do the Knicks get absolutely fleeced? Did they just screw Obi Toppin's confidence up? Peace out, y'all.